Metabolic Mania is another total body workout that focuses squarely on metabolic conditioning. Now, why would we want to continue to just bring that metabolic conditioning level up so high to levels it's never been? Not because we're crazy, because we know that if you crank up that fire, it lasts long after the workout is over.
Hey guys, welcome to another great workout in the RIP 90 series. I'm Jody Hendricks, I'm your coach. We got a great metabolic conditioning workout for you today. So let's jump right into it. Let's start a nice, easy running in place, just slowly bringing that heart rate up. Gonna warm up that core temperature. Got a couple of special guests in the gym today showing you how to get work done. My boy Mike B, you've seen him before, you're gonna see him again. He's an animal. Over here, I got my guy Bobby, same thing. He's a pro. These guys are gonna make it happen today. Let's pick up that pace a little bit. Just slowly bringing that heart rate up, warming up that core temperature, getting that blood flowing, getting loose. Keep it going. We always do running in place. If you want to do some jumping jacks or something like that, that's fine. Don't have a lot of weight in this workout, so we really want to focus on heart rate. All right, let's pick up those knees. Keep it going. Hopefully you got your tools. You got some light weights and one medium weight for your dumbbell swings. Got a bottle of water and a towel. Try to finish an entire bottle of water through this workout. Want to stay hydrated. All right, guys, let's go down to our push-up position. We'll do a push-up into a downward dog. So get your plank. Let's take it down and up. And drive that rear up towards the ceiling. Drive those heels down. Again, down and up. Now hold it up this time and alternate, dropping those feet down to the carpet. Both feet, not your foot. Really feel that stretch in your calf and your hamstring. And let's take it down and back up. Now bring that rear end nice and high. Feel that stretch in your shoulders and your arms. Dropping those heels down. Last time, take it down, keeping it nice and tight and up. Stretch it out, dropping those heels. All right, and back on your feet. Shake it out a little bit. We'll do some body weight squats. Let's take it down. Take those squats nice and deep. Want your hips going below parallel. Keeping your arms out front for a little bit of balance. Keep that back nice and straight. Let's get 5 more. Last 2. All right, and back to your run. Here's one time through. We're gonna do a fairly quick warm up today. As always, if you need a little more, you can play it back through or run around the block or whatever before you do this. Come into the thing a little bit warm. All right, let's pick up that pace, guys. And high knees. Your breathing should be coming up. Heart rate's coming up. Warming up that core. All right, let's take it back down to the mat. We're gonna do sets of 3 push-ups on these. So let's take it down and up. And up, last one. And hold it into your downward dog. Stretching it out. All right, and 3 more. Down. And up, hold it, stretch it out. Good job. Let's do 2 more of those. Hold number 3. Drop those heels down. Good job. Last one, take it down for 3. Last downward dog. Hold it, stretch it out. All right, good job, guys. Shake it out a little bit. Let's do some squats. Pick up the pace a little bit on these. Hopefully you're nice and warm. Good job. Today's workout is fun. We got 3 triplets. So we got a triplet of triplets. Let's do 5 more. Last 2. Good job. Shake it out. Whew, you warm? Nice. You're sweating a little bit. I like it. How you feeling, buddy? All right. Grab your drink if you need to. This first triplet's going to go pretty fast. We go through it 3 times through. Want to start out with a lighter weight. You've only done this a couple times. You can do it unweighted. That's a good modified version. So weights out, hold them up here. You'll be going out and moving that weight out in front of you with your inside hand. So to the left, let's do it. Last one, good job. Now to the floor. Gonna do some Spider-Man push-ups. A lot of these really focus on your core. This is no exception. So keep it nice and tight and take it down. Take that leg out. Come on, guys, 3 more. Last one. Good job. Back on your feet. Okay. On the last one of all 3 of these, we got 20. So we're gonna do 20 tuck jumps. Take it nice and slow on this first one. Let's take it up. Great explosive move here. Good job. Halfway there. Five more. Last 3. Good job. There's 1. Shake it out. How you feeling? Yeah. Doesn't sound like much, but it will get up on you. All right. Take just a few more seconds here. Catch your breath, recovery. You can always press pause. Recover a little bit more if you need to. Let's get those weights. I'm not a very coordinated person, so if I look a little silly, you have to excuse me. This is a little bit of an awkward move, but it's great for keeping your balance and working that core. So to the left, let's do it. Last 2. Good job. Back to the carpet. Let's make Spider-Man proud, guys. Find your plank. Take it down. I'm going to show you Mike real quick. He's incredibly flexible, so he can really take those knees up. Now he's doing a little bit more of an advanced version, keeping that leg way out there. Last one, buddy. 1 more. Come on. Good job. Nice. Takes a lot of balance, too, to do what he's doing. He's really good at this. Good job, buddy. All right. 20 tuck jumps. Pick up the pace just a little bit. Let's do it. Keep going. Drive those knees up. Halfway there. Five more. Last 2, come on. Good job. Woo! Nice job. Shake it out. One more set of those all the way through. Get you a drink. Good work, guys. Got a little sweat going. I like it. All right, back to your weights. Last set of these. Find your center. Weight on your heels. To your left. Take it out. Go a little deeper if you need to. Feel that burn on your quad. Last one, good job. Let's go quick, thank goodness. All right, last set of Spider-Mans. Take it down. Find your plank. Get that core nice and tight. And let's take it down. Such a core specific group of exercises. Last three, guys, come on. Last one. Good job. If you need to, you can always lay down or hold your plank and skip a rep or two. That's part of it. That is your responsibility to scale. Find your limitations. All right, last set of 20 tuck jumps. Go crazy, as fast as you can. You ready? Let's do it. Last 5, come on. Good job. Woo. That's the end of your first triplet. Next triplet, we're gonna do mountain climbers, burpees, and squats. Mountain climbers, you're gonna be moving your feet like this. For each 2 movements, that's 1 rep. So a little bit different than the rest of them. That's the only exception. Make sure you're getting a drink. Whew, that was nice. So we're 1/3 of the way through. All right, let's get on these mountain climbers. I'm gonna get with Mike. We'll see what you got, buddy. Remember, 2 moves is 1 rep. All right, he finds his plank. He gets nice and tight, gets that core nice and tight. All right, let's do it, buddy. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice job. Good work. Notice how he keeps those knees, he's driving those knees towards his elbows, really forcing that, keeping that core nice and tight. Good job. All right, 10 burpees. These are easy to count, unfortunately. Guys, let's take it down. We want to explode out of the top of that burpee. Nice plyometric move. Really working on those fast twitch muscles. Halfway there, guys, come on. Three more. Whew, nice. All right, let's take it right into those squats, guys. Got 20 of them, body weight squats. I'm gonna turn sideways. Find that weight on those heels, and let's take it down. Always like Mike on these, keep going, because he's my karate man. Let's chop it out. Don't get in his way. You may get chopped. Hey, whatever works for you. Last 3, come on. Last 1, good job. All right, shake it out. Whew, good job. Take a drink. Make sure you're hydrating, so important. Wipe yourself off with your towel if you need to. Fortunately, we don't have a lot of weight on this one, so don't have to worry about a safety issue if you're sweating like me. All right, you guys ready for some mountain climbers? All right, Bobby, let's see what you got, buddy. All right, take it down to your plank. Find that nice firm core, and let's do it. Okay, let's do it. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. Last 2. Good job, buddy. Nice work. He doesn't have maybe quite the flexibility that Mike's got, so his knees don't come up. Mike's really, really flexible, but you got to find what's right for you and keep to that. All right, burpees. Let's take it down for 10. Remember, come off the top and jump it up and take it all the way down. The burpee is like a series of lifts. You got like a push-up. All right. Last one. Good job. A squat, a jump, all kinds of stuff. All right, let's go. 20 squats. Weight on those heels. Let's take it down. There's 5. Nice and easy. Keeping that back nice and straight. Go nice and deep. Really working those glutes, those hams, as well as those quads. Last 3, come on. All right, good job. Shake it out. That's 2 down with that triplet. 1 more to go. Woo. Catch your breath. You can always hit pause if you need to. That's probably better than skipping a set, but certainly you can pass up on a rep or a set if you need to. Are we ready for some mountain climbers, gentlemen? All right, let's do it. Down to the mat. Find your plank. Nice and tight. Let's do it. Last 2. Good job. Woo. 10 burpees. All right, Mike, let's do these. Let's get 10. You ready? All right. Woohoo. Let's go. I'm gonna get Bobby for 5. Come on, buddy. 3 more. Last 2. Good job. All right. Last 20 squats. Let's get this one done. All right, guys. Weight on your heels. Take it down. This is the lightest of those 3. That's why we're doing 20. Focus on your form and recover on your cardio. Good job. Last 5. Last 2. Good job. Woo! 2/3 of the way through. How are we doing? Yeah, working up a sweat. Good job, guys. Make sure you're getting plenty of water. Wipe it down. Last triplet. Gonna do some step outs, some dumbbell swings. If you're at home and you have a kettlebell, you can use a kettlebell for that. And then we're gonna do 20 jumping lunges. Yikes. We're almost ready. I need a good recovery. Take a little bit of time. Make sure you keep in your form. I know you guys are tired. Your heart rate's jacked. You're just shredding that fat, but don't sacrifice your form. Keep it nice and tight, especially on those jumping lunges. Make sure your knees back of your toe. All right, you guys ready for some step outs? It's kind of like the Spider-Man push-up. Bringing your outside leg to your inside. Really just a core and oblique lift here. Get down and find your plank nice and tight. We got 10 of these. Take it in. Again, I'm not very flexible, so it's difficult for me to bring that knee up real high. Just keep it tight. Bring it up as high as you can. Last 2. Good job. On your feet. Grab your dumbbell or your kettlebell. You want a pretty decent weight on this. I'm using an 80. I don't recommend that. I'm kidding, it's not an 80. All right, you ready, guys? Make sure your hands are nice and dry. Use those hips to bring that weight up over your head. Let's take it up. Keep a nice and controlled movement. Again, working that core and really those shoulders. As you slowly let that barbell come down, you should feel it in your delts and in your traps. Come on, guys, last 2. Nice. Keep that weight handy. We'll go into our 20 jumping lunges. I usually keep my hands on my side, whatever's comfortable for you. We got 20 of these, guys. We ready? All right, let's do it. You can go slower if you need to. Last 2. Nice. Woo. You will really start to feel that in your upper hamstring and your glutes, and of course in your quads. We're almost done with this, guys. Should we speed it up? See if we can get done quicker? Woo. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. All right, let's take it back to our step outs. Come back to Mike here. Show you what a guy with some flexibility can do. Finds his plank, gets his core nice and tight. Look at his arms. His arms are almost flexed because he's just really concentrating on keeping that form tight. All right, let's go. Swing it out. There you go. See how he's kicking his toes out? Really working those obliques. Halfway there, buddy. Come on. Good job. Last 2. 1. Good work. Nice. All right. Back to our kettlebell swings or our dumbbell swings. We're almost done, guys. Weight back on your heels. Take that butt down. Get your core tight. Let's take it up. You want that dumbbell or kettlebell up high enough where your ears are going through your arms. Just like that. 3 more, come on. Last one. Good work. Barbell down. All right, Bobby, let's check out on these jumping lunges, buddy. Come on, you got it. All right, you got 20 of these, buddy. You ready? All right, let's make it happen. He's keeping that center of gravity right between his legs. You might want to kick that front toe out just a little bit more so that knee, there you go. Oh yeah, you feeling that, aren't you, buddy? Good job, come on, 5 more. Last 2, come on, 1, 2, good job. Guys, I know you're getting tired, we're almost done. Got to maintain a solid form. Really focus. If you got to skip a couple of reps, catch your breath just a little bit, go ahead and do that. These are tough. We're almost done, hang in there. Last triplet. Get down to your plank. Get that core nice and tight. And let's take them out. Leg goes across the midsection. Sometimes you get a tendency to swing a little bit. Try to stay in that tight plank position. Last 2. Good job. Back on your feet. Last set of kettlebell or dumbbell swings. Pick up your weight. Guys, we're so close to being done. I can taste it. Weight out in front of you. Find your center. Get it nice and tight. Take it up. Little squat at the bottom. Keep it nice and tight in your groin. And then use those hips and that core to bring that dumbbell up. You got 2 more, come on. Last one. Woo! Nice. All right. Right into our jumping lunges, and then we're done. Last 20, ready guys? All right, let's go. Might need a A little bit of a towel or something under your knee. You want to take that knee all the way down. Don't jam it into the floor. Last two. Nice. Woo! Good job, guys. That's it for today. Make sure you drink plenty of water. Thanks, Mike B. Thanks, Bob B. Appreciate you tuning in. See you next time.